Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the NC State Wolfpack taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Simon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing right. It's complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Out of the gun, the inside give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking for a man. It's Connors. They're working that left side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stewart. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. They believe they can run right here. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Finds his big tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Turns it loose. He's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to get to him. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. It's complete! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Going up top on first down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And back to the air on 2nd down. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the ground with the back. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Mayer. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Connors. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, NC State! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Liberty rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Lynchburg. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Connors. It's complete on the right side. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Gives it to the back on the draw.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Just a short pass to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. The aerial assault continues. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. There's a live football. Bounced right back to them. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll come out throwing on first down. They get him down after he makes the catch. Here comes the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Connors. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Comes out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown Seminoles! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the two to make it a field goal game. Dropping back, it's Connors. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth. A minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
The quarterback takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's